Welcome, we're
Welcome.
back.
Yeah, we are here. How you doing, Mel?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I mean,
Mm,
as you all may know,
yeah.
we have been gone for a little bit, a good over a month now, I think.
Oh
Over a
God,
month
it
now.
hasn't been over a month.
Yeah, it's been a little bit over a
My
month, I believe.
God.
Yeah.
Mm,
But so pretty much this is what's going on. For me,
yes.
I had a pretty much a death in the family that was real close. The person was real close to me. My godmother, pretty much like
Mm,
my mom, basically. Like, we talk to each other every single day, call her every other day. I mean, we're just, keeping in contact and the things that a mother and a son would do.
yeah.
So, yeah, so she ended up passing, gaining her wings, going on to glory. It's been kind of hard, but I am
Oh.
moving and pushing through. I have my moments, so
Yeah.
yeah. So if you come on and you see me, and I'm not normally my energetic self, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not.
Mm,
That's probably what's going on, but don't worry. Give me a couple of shows and I'll get back into the groove of things. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This mourning the loss has been kind of
mm,
it's been kind of hard, but
yeah.
with friends like yourself and my other family members, definitely being surrounded by love has helped. But I'm not gonna go too much into that.
Yeah.
But other than that, in my story, what have been up with you, or what's been up with you?
Not what have been up with you. Come
Look,
on with it.
I
Come
couldn't.
on.
My bad. My tongue
No
got heavy and it
mercy.
got twisted.
No mercy. You know what? What has been up with me? Not a whole lot. This new year. Just a blessing to be among the. Oh no, should I say that? No, I'm so scared. Just here. You know how awkward I am when it comes to this kind of stuff. Just so just living 2025. I
Okay.
feel very, very good about this year. I feel very, very optimistic. I think that I feel like 2024 humbled the F out of me. Like
hmm
life humbled the F out of me. And
hmm
I feel like God is really moving in my life in 2025. Like I've already seen it in the first couple of weeks of 2025. And so I'm
Okay.
feeling good. I feel like I'm at a place now where, and I hate to make this biblical, but like they say that God will strip you down to where all you can do is just you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And I feel like that's 100% where I'm at. But the thing of it is that it feels good. Like I feel safe. I feel like it's a weird feeling that I can't even put into words. It's like I don't have a
hmm
job. I don't there's a lot of stuff going, I guess you could
hmm
say wrong or going left. Um, but I feel a sense of peace, which is so weird. It's so weird.
But I'm pretty sure it definitely feels good. And like you said, I mean, you don't have these added pressures. Of course,
Yeah.
yes, I'm pretty sure
Well, I
you
got
want your
pressures, y'all. I got
job
bills.
ASAP. Right,
I
right,
got
right,
bills.
right. That part. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like you said, sometimes for God to get your attention, He got to strip you down.
Mm,
And, He may be moving pieces in your life to, put you into something much, much
yeah.
better.
Have
So.
you experienced that before? Like the stripping?
Oh yeah, I have.
Wow.
Where a lot of stuff has just been either taken away, job, house, baby. When I
Mm.
tell you I probably had 4 repos in my life.
Wow.
Yes, but now I mean you really wouldn't be able to tell, but I
Well,
mean
you kind
there's
of
some
can tell.
times
Okay.
you get up my nerves. But no, I mean there were times to where yes, God was like,
Yeah.
look, you're doing too much. You haven't even thanked
Wow.
me for anything.
Ding, ding,
So
ding.
take
I wonder, is
2020.
that everybody? Do you feel like, not again, I
Mhm.
don't want to veer off, but do you feel like that's like something that everybody goes through? Or, I know we both kind of
Yes.
have a foundation in church and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I'd be wondering, like, is
hmm
this just a part of the story, of the growth,
Yes.
of the wisdom?
It is. It definitely is. I think it
Mm,
does. I think everybody at some point in their life goes through that specific, situation
wow.
to where it's just like, hey, I got to get your attention over here. So
Yeah.
this is what's
Yeah.
going on. But you come
It's
out better
scary.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's what is it like the Phoenix? dies, but it just rises in the ashes.
What
Isn't
is a
that the thing?
phoenix?
I'm talking about the bird, the myth, the
Child,
mythical,
don't
the
talk about no
mythology
birds.
of it.
I mess up a bird. I'll mess up a bird. The
Okay.
phoenix. What
Yeah,
is
rising
that?
from the ashes. I know you say the phoenix rising from. I heard of phoenix rising from the. Have you seen X-Men?
Mm.
Dang,
Is phoenix, is that like a what are those birds that be at the again dumb moment, but what are those birds that be at the zoo that they spread their wings and it's all pink? Is that what that's like?
you talking about the peacock?
Yeah.
Is that what you? No, 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 no. That's not. Yeah, no,
Okay,
that's
never
not
mind.
it. But I
That's why I think of
mean,
a phoenix. I don't know.
but that's probably like the cousin or something.
You're right.
All that
Thank you
way.
for that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I feel good. I feel good. I feel protected, and I just feel like God has stripped me down, and all I can do is yeen. Is that a word? Yeen.
But I hear the lean.
Yeah, yin, lean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I'm optimistic. I feel good. It's one of those things where I'm just letting them guide me, child. It's crazy. I guess it comes with older age, but I
Yeah.
know we have been gone, but I have been saving this story to tell you here because I need to have it documented.
Okay.
So last week,
Mm-hmm.
me and my oldest daughter, my 18-year-old, we went to lunch. Went to this place. I'm gonna say it. It's called Pinky's. We went to lunch and
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a vegan hot dog and some tater tots, and she ordered a burger, and I had a little cocktail, whatever. So when the food came, when my
Mm-hmm.
tater tots came, I started to eat it, and Ryan said she pointed down at it, and it was this big black hair in my tater tots, and I said, "Oh my god!" So I took the tater tots back. Then they brought me my vegan hot dog, and it
Okay.
had coleslaw, onions, chili on it, all vegan stuff. And there was a big
What?
hair in the coleslaw.
Again?
Another, yes, like the second item that I ordered, it was
Mm-mm.
hair in both of the food. I
That
thought
would
it
have been
was
a wrap
just,
of the gathering. We would have left.
and, I'm gonna tell you how crazy I am. They paid for my food, obviously, but they gave me something fresh, and I did eat it. I'm thinking I should not have eaten any of this food, but I was like, that is so scary to me because a couple of weeks before that, during Christmas, me and my sister-in-law was out, and there was a
Mm-hmm.
hair in our bread. And like, I wear glasses, and oftentimes I don't even be looking at the food. Like, I don't even be looking at the food. So I'd be so nervous thinking, damn, how much hair have I been eating?
What in the world? Hold on. So, but you stayed in a. So does Pinky's have like another location? Is that their only location?
Pinky's. It's Pinky's West Side Grill. So I don't know if it's just a Charlotte thing,
Oh, okay. Because yeah,
but
no,
it
we don't
was, I
have
mean,
anything here.
I
I
don't
would have gotten the credit and went somewhere else. That's loot. Like who is back there just dropping
Yo, and I
hair
don't mean
balls?
I don't mean an eyelash. I don't
No, that's I
I
would
mean
have.
a hair, like a hair coiled up in the coleslaw. It was crazy. And I'm thinking, oh my God, we stayed here and we still ate.
Yeah, because that now I'm questioning how they're processing their food and managing it
I
in the
know.
bag.
I
Like,
know.
how are they storing their food? Is it at somebody's house? Did somebody actually fall back on
No,
it and they
no.
was like, "We can use this. Put it in the pan real quick."
And I hate to say this, God forgive me, but I feel like there were like, Mexicans back there. So I don't know.
Oh my god,
I'm
what?
just saying, like I know that there were Mexicans back there. So I don't know. I don't know. Do you look that closely at your food? Because I don't.
No, I do. I
Do
definitely do
you?
because I'm looking at my food as I'm eating, as it's going into my mouth. I'm looking. I'm
See, I'm
dissecting
not.
it.
I'm truly not.
I always been that type of person. Like I'm looking at my food
Ooh.
when I, you know.
See, my circle of friends and my daughter, like they're like that. Like they look, but I don't be looking. I don't be looking. But now I look
Mhm.
now because this has happened to me back to back to back. But I was just like, wow, so many things going on. The fact that we stayed there and ate, the fact that it was a hair in all my food,
Y'all had to be
it
hungry.
was.
There's no way your stomach had to be touching your back for you to be able to skip over something like that.
Well, they have a really really good vegan dog, and I think that I really wanted
Mhm.
it. I hadn't had it in a while. But that's wild that even
With a side of hair.
with a side of like hair isn't even the word. It was like a piece
Mm.
of. I
No,
mean, it
no,
could
no,
have
no,
been.
no.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to think. Like that could have been a piece of horse's hair. Like I don't know. It was a big old thick piece of black hair.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it was
Yeah.
bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, so Mike, do you want to tell our
Mhm.
listeners and the people who are going to be watching this back about what we got coming down the line?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? This is pretty much our pre-show to season two.
Hmm.
Just giving you a pretty much update and letting you know what's going on. We
Not at our normal
will
time.
be right. Definitely not at the normal time.
Mm.
Normally it is at 8:30. Oh no, 8:50 p.m. Eastern
No,
Standard
ain't like
Time.
8:50.
It's usually 8:50.
No, it ain't. Is it?
Yeah, remember we always had it on
Oh, that's
8:50.
dumb. That don't even sound right, do it? 8:50? That's all 9 o'clock.
We made that may have to be one of the changes that we do for season
Eight
two that's coming
fifty.
up. But season two will be aired. Season two, episode one, we will air on the 23rd of this month.
Mm-hmm. Now time out.
But uh-huh.
8:50. I have been going to bed. Wow, we must have been gone for a while because I have been going
Mm-hmm.
to I be in the bed by like 8:15 every night. That's
What?
crazy.
And
Yes.
truth be told, yes, you can. Yeah, I'd be knocked out by like 9:30.
Wow.
But we were
8:50?
going
Who
past.
were
We
we
were
back
going
then?
to like 10:30 and almost 11 and stuff. If
Who
you
the hell
recall.
was we? 8:50?
Yeah, that's something that we may have to change. And
Hmm.
if you have a suggestion of a good time,
Yeah.
just drop it down below. Let us know. And if you
Mm.
really want to see us more than once throughout the week, let us know what day, you would
Wow.
like to see us.
Mm, mm,
So
mm,
we
mm.
could possibly do like a
8:50.
Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, however, just so you all can get more
Yeah.
acclimated.
I think we definitely have to bump it up more than once a week for sure. Like
Yeah.
for this season for sure, for sure. But I know we're gonna hit a few quick little hot topics, just to kind of wet y'all whistles. And we know y'all missed us. You missed the vibe, we missed the energy. So this is a little prequel, a little pre-cum
Oh my gosh.
to season. Look, I tried so hard to be clean, but my mind. But yeah, this is just a little pre for
Okay.
season two. What do you want to start with, Mike?
I don't, well, do you know much about the Travis story? I can put that up. You can introduce it.
Whatever you want to do, child.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on up. Let's see what we
Mm.
got.
Lord, Lord, Lord. Travis, Travis, Travis. Do you know about this story?
No, I don't know anything about this story.
Well, let's take it down then, child. Because if you don't
Oh,
know
I thought you because I thought you knew about the
this,
story.
this outline was from like 3 weeks ago.
Oh
I forgot.
my god. Okay,
Ooh.
let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things
Hey,
and
look at that bounce.
get it,
Okay.
get it.
Look at that. Oh, and I got on a sports bra too. That's pretty good. What are we talking about here? Oh Lord, Twitch, 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 Twitch. This is a very hard one for me because I feel conflicted because I feel like my thoughts about this are going to be purely racist sounding. So I'm nervous about this one.
Well, we're gonna see. So basically,
Let's talk about it. So we all know Twitch. Was it last year he committed the big S?
yeah.
He was on Ellen. He was what else was he on?
Well, the dance show. He did that a couple of times.
Okay.
It was that dance show. Everybody
Dancing with
know.
the
Anyways,
Stars?
it was real big.
Okay.
Huh?
Dancing with the Stars?
He probably helped out. I feel like he did help out on Dancing with the
Okay.
Stars, but it was that other battle one that came out like 10.
Mm,
MTV did it or whatever. Anyways,
okay.
but yeah, so he was on that one, and it was something
Mm,
else, but he was real
yeah.
huge.
But obviously he's known as Twitch, and his wife, Allison Holker, when he passed away, it was very much out of nowhere, out of the blue.
Yeah,
I don't
it
even
was
know if it was
sad.
confirmed that it was, the big S or whatever. But it was very, very random. And it was a lot of like uncertainty around his death.
Hmm.
But his white wife has come out, okay, and she's telling his secret. She's reading his journal. She's giving all the information, and she's saying that he had a drug addiction. Now, this man has been passed
Mm.
away for what, almost a year now, if not over a year.
Yeah, over a year.
Yeah, over a
Hmm.
year, and she's coming out saying that he had a drug addiction, and she's, from what I understand, she is reading passages from his private journal and for a book.
This is crazy.
It's
Th-
awful.
yeah, this is definitely crazy. It's awful.
They coming at
I
her.
really, and I mean, and she really deserves it.
Yeah,
I
really.
wouldn't imagine doing something like this to
Mm-mm.
someone that I said I loved, someone that I was
Nah,
in a marriage with, someone
nah.
that I cherished.
Not even a
There's no
friend.
way. Yeah,
Not
not
even
even
a
a
friend.
friend. Like
Not
I
even a
couldn't.
friend.
I couldn't, smear their name. And my thing is,
Mm-mm.
like, why did we need to know this?
Right.
Obviously,
For
if he
her book
committed suicide,
sales.
right? And obviously, if he committed suicide, we know that there were some struggles there mentally
Hmm.
or whatever else that there could
Yeah.
be. But I don't feel like she watched out for her kids by saying
Mm-mm.
this. I don't
Oh,
feel
I
like she watched out
know.
for his family. And from
Mm-mm.
my understanding, I don't know. You can let me know. I heard
Not
that
I
they
heard.
haven't been able to see the kids. Like the
What?
grandmother, she hasn't been allowing them
I
to
believe it.
see the kids.
I believe it. This lady, is let me tell you something. It's something about her that does not sit well with my spirit. It is something about this woman that does not sit well with me. And, like you said, you wouldn't even do this to a friend, let alone a husband that you bore children with. So it's like, do you need money that bad? I don't believe that you did. It's something
Mm-mm.
about her spirit that I just don't jive with. Like, even
Yeah.
when this first happened and I would see her like dancing and whatever, because I didn't know who she was really until, this happened. But it's just something about her that just doesn't gel with me at all. At all.
Yeah, it doesn't. My thing
Mm-mm.
is, he was really known, of course, like you said, more so known by Twitch being on the Ellen DeGeneres show, but
Mhm.
he was someone who brought life, who brought
Right.
laughter, joy,
Right.
and just constantly smiled. And that was his niche, that was his thing. And for her to
Right.
come back and just smear all of
Smear
that
it.
for
Smear
some
it.
money, it just doesn't make any sense. But
Awful.
from my understanding and from what we see here, the mom, she came out and she had some words because the
Ooh,
family in general, they all have been coming out and saying some things. But from what
Jesus.
she stated our family is absolutely appalled by this misleading and hurtful claims made
Mm,
about my son Stephen Boss. The recent
Jesus.
publications spreading untruths about Stephen have crossed every
Jesus.
line of decency as his mother. I will not let these accusations go unanswered. We will not stand by while his name and legacy are tarnished. He doesn't deserve this, and the kids don't deserve this. For the
Mm.
last 2 years, for the
Oh,
last two
wow.
years, I have remained quiet and away from the public eye to protect my family. My primary focus has been on healing and attempting to remain connected to my grandchildren. But when I read these dreadful
Mm,
claims about my baby, our beloved Stephen, I realize I could not stay silent any longer. Our family will ensure his name and memory are protected. We are committed to defending his honor. Connie
mm.
Boss Alexander. So I wonder
Wow.
if you think they'll probably
Sue?
create some type of film. I doubt if they sue, but I'm wondering if they'll put something out to combat what she tried to
Mm.
do. Like, would they put out a video or, I'm pretty sure Hulu or Netflix would love to do a story on
Oh,
Twitch
for
because he's
sure.
really, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's
He's
the thing.
powerful.
Like, what narrative would they take? Would they take the narrative of his family or of his wife? When you were reading that, my thought was this.
Hmm.
People get married, and that's great, period, point blank. But your family, your blood, sometimes like that, a mama most times is going to protect her kids. And it
Definitely.
just goes to what I'm saying is something it's like, how do we know that it wasn't foul play? It's something with this woman that just does not sit well with me. Like,
Yeah.
why
And my
would you do
thing,
that?
even if she was angry at him because he
Mm-mm,
took his life, why are you taking it out publicly? It just
mm-mm,
like you said, I'm really trying to find a reasoning
there
in
ain't no reason, child.
because she said she wanted to bring awareness. I'm not
That's a
going to read
lie.
all of her stuff, but to
No,
sum it up, she said she pretty much wanted to speak awareness
child.
of et cetera, et cetera. It's
That is
crazy.
just her trying. Because here's the thing. I'm assuming she did not assume that she would have this kind of backlash, which I don't know how she could, not think that. But I think this
Right.
is just her just saying whatever she can to try to cover herself. Like a child would know that this is wrong. And so for her to do this, it just speaks to who she is. And I just don't trust her. I don't trust her when it comes to him. I just don't. I don't.
Yeah. No,
I really don't.
I
And look
totally
at
agree.
her. I mean, she not even. Ugh. Let me stop. Because I mean, her face. I don't like when I tell you I get a very strong distrust, a very strong, not pure energy from this lady. It don't feel good. It don't feel good.
You might have to go with your what's it say? Go with your gut instinct, your first
Absolutely.
instinct.
And we need to do that a whole lot more. Something about this lady. And it was another about black and white thing, but there I have been hearing recently in the last couple of years a lot of these, white wives, black husbands, where the husband just randomly died. Child, I don't know. Listen, like, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful with who you choose out there. Be careful.
Yeah, definitely
Be
be careful
careful.
with who you choose.
Mm,
It's like, man, before he committed suicide, he should have had her sign an NDA because she
I
is just out
know.
here just going in.
I know. I don't trust her, and I dare say, did she have something to do with it? Listen, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. But did she like? Did if you're married and they was always posting videos together, how could you not know that this man had some kind of addiction? Like, why would this be news to you? Y'all was always together. Y'all was always dancing and TikToking and all this mess. You just not finding out about this. It don't know. No, 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 no. Something ain't right.
Yeah, it's just a lot to it,
Something ain't
but
right. Something
yeah,
ain't right,
hopefully she'll
child.
be humbled and yeah,
Oh, she
hopefully
will,
they can
child.
combat it.
She definitely will. She definitely will. Did you want to touch on the fires, shot? I know nothing about the fires. I have been
Yeah, I
trying
can touch
to
on the fires.
I've been trying to hide from the fires. I really
You said you've
have.
been trying to hide from the
Yeah,
fires?
I've been trying to hide from the fires. I'm gonna tell you, and God forgive me, I don't know
Are you
much about it.
close by the
So
fire or something? I mean, the fire's all of you on the West Coast. You're clearly on the East Coast.
that did sound that's like I was right there in the next neighborhood.
Okay, because I was like, did you
Let me
get all your
reverse that.
belongings?
What I mean is that I've been trying to hide from the news of the fires, which I know is horrible. I don't know much about it.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about it. I'm very ignorant to the fire, so I'm gonna say that. But what I will say is that these people are rich, and I mean, is that wrong? Is that wrong to think? Like they're
Yeah,
rich.
yeah,
Okay.
no, that's wrong.
Okay. Thank you for
Um,
pointing out. That's why it was.
no, but for real. So, okay, let me share it. Let me go ahead and share the screen. So I'm
Lord,
scrolling on
Lord.
this page anyways. So y'all gonna get the scrolls and the ads
Yeah.
until we get it together on the 23rd. So if
23rd.
you haven't been, hearing about these fires, this started what, last week
I don't
Saturday?
know. I've been hiding from him, so I don't know when it started.
Yeah, I think it started like last week Saturday. Definitely sending prayers
Yeah,
to all
absolutely. We
those
definitely
that
send in
have been
prayers.
affected. It started off at, someone's house in the backyard supposedly, and it
Mm,
has since then,
spread.
spread over 17, 18, 19,000 acres. This
Jesus,
is
that's
the
so
most
scary.
damage that has been done within the actually America in
Mm,
the
in
history. I
America.
think it's 58 billion,
Wow.
$58 billion in damage, and
This started
it,
in
it
somebody's
it's
backyard?
yeah, it started in somebody's backyard, and then it just caught, and then the winds
Lord.
just caught it, and just next thing you know, I think they were saying it was catching every minute was like 4 football fields being set on fire. Every minute, 4 football fields. That's
Oh
how
my
fast it was
God.
going.
Now I feel so bad I said that.
That's how
Lord, I
fast
didn't
it was
know
going.
that. I thought
Yeah.
it because it was hot outside, but I guess it's winter.
No, I mean, they had like probably like a breeze of man not been scorching hot, but
Yeah.
they have a lot of dry, over in that area. It doesn't rain a lot,
Yeah.
so
Huh.
yeah,
You know what's well not funny, God Lord, not funny. But I had saw on Instagram where that guy Romney, whatever Romney that used to be on it's a new town in the city. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Romney. He was saying how something spiritual is going on because they keep having these random fires in that area.
It's wild because when that happened, and I wish I had the other slides, but when
Mm-hmm.
when this happened right here,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, it caught on. It
Jesus.
was like 17,000, and then I think I went to sleep, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, and woke up, and then there was another fire somewhere else over here, and it
Mm.
was like it was in like a little, I don't know, like somebody just, the way that it was designed, I
Wow.
guess. But yeah, that went up
Jesus.
in flames.
Not
So
flames. Oof.
yeah,
Child.
it's a lot going
How you
on.
feeling about 2025 in terms of like Trump?
The same way this picture is. I feel like that's pretty
In
much what's
flames.
going to happen because my thing is,
Really?
you're coming at all of our allies. You're
Mm,
coming at Canada. Canada's president
Jesus.
had to come for you. And then you came for Mexico. She had to
Mm,
come for Trump then after that. Then now you're trying to change Panama Canal.
I saw
So you're gonna
that.
make
That's very bold.
like, how you gonna tell their people this is no longer yours, and y'all can't.
Well, you know
No,
how they've done it for so many years. I mean, that's what they're
right.
known for, stealing people's land. You know.
That's pretty much. I mean, the
Mhm.
canal, if I'm not mistaken, I think it could have been ours, but at some point it was given to them,
Ain't
or
none is ours.
they
Ours.
were they took it
Mhm.
over. But other than that, it's just like, bruh, yeah, it's about to
And he
be a
ain't even in the
crazy.
office yet.
He's not in office. You
Mm.
got Elon and Vivek, they over
Elon is,
there.
oh my God. Like, when I
It's
tell
a
you
lot.
I duck and dodge the news now, I cannot imagine how I'm gonna do it because Elon scares the shit out of me. The way he looks in the face
Yeah, he
scares
not
me.
right. He not right.
It
Even
scares me.
his body don't even look right. It's just one of those things. Money talks, and unfortunately, I think the people that voted for him thought they were doing something
Yeah.
courageous, but y'all really messed up a lot of stuff, and we're gonna start to see it. When he comes in, and I'm talking
Yeah.
about Trump. So
Well, I'm gonna tell you, child. I think that well, I can't say this because it's awful, but I do. I don't know. I mean, he may make it. He may make it to inauguration, whatever. But I
mhm.
don't know if he can wait out all 4 years. I don't know. I see something crazy happening. I
He
do.
got his sentencing tomorrow for the hush money.
I heard that
They
on
ain't gonna do.
NPR
They ain't gonna
yesterday.
do
So, like,
that.
what does that even mean? Like, what does that even mean?
Child, they probably won't even give him probe. I don't even know. They
Like, how
probably
can
just
you
end up
listen?
throwing it out.
How our 47th president gonna be on probation and have an ankle monitor? Like, we are doomed.
Exactly. Like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, this was just a little precursor, right? Unless there's something else you wanted to touch on before the 23rd.
This is the last one. We can
Okay.
touch on this one. This is
We
in
need to touch
regard
on
to
United Health Group, child.
baby.
Mm.
Yes. So this one right here, this is a story with Cheryl Lee Ralph when she explains pretty much how she and her husband have never lived together in their nearly 20-year marriage. Let's take a listen real quick. Man, could you even see yourself? Oh, that's starting to repeat. But yeah, can you imagine yourself being in a relationship with someone or excuse me, being married and you both do not stay in the same state and or house? Like, could you be able to be in a relationship like that specifically? Um, and to me, from what I've heard, she was pretty much saying he got his own thing going on. He got his own light he can stand in. He got his own career that he has going on. And she has her own light she needs to stand in. She said that she has her own career pretty much that's going on. So do you think that you can be in a relationship with someone and not stay in the same household and or stay?
100 motherfucking %. Now, here's the thing about that.
Hold on, but look,
Um,
it sound like they could be in a open relationship.
and I'm here for that too.
Did you
Listen,
hear? Did you hear it? I know you lost
I
the
didn't,
signal.
child. I lost
Okay,
signal. I
hold
ain't
on.
hear
I'm
none of
gonna replay
that.
it so you can see where I'm coming from. Hold on.
Okay.
Live in separate places. When I go to see him, love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye bye, see you soon. I'm telling you, life is good. Perfect. I get to be the real good wife.
Hold on. This is the part I want you to hear.
I'm very fortunate. The man that I am married to, Senator Vincent Hughes, 7th Senatorial District of Philadelphia, he has his own life.
Philadelphia.
I have my own life. He has his own real career. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. So he is not looking at me thinking about status or this or that. He's doing his thing. I get to do my thing. We also live in separate places. When I go to see him, love to see him. When it's time.
All right. So what you got?
Okay, I'm confused. Oh, let me sorry. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's a heterosexual?
I don't know.
So this is a very loaded conversation. This is a loaded conversation. I'm gonna tell you why. So in my growth, in my maturity, in my wisdom, in my most recent years, I can see how this would work. I think that one thing that we have to kind of get out of, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a what? Can you hear me?
Hmm?
Oh, you look so enamored. Okay. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like we have to get out of these traditional concepts of relationship.
Yes, I agree.
I think that traditionally speaking and how I was raised speaking, this is crazy. But in 2024, with how everything is going on, I'm here for it. If it works for
Yes,
you, it
it
works for
works.
you. You ain't hurting nobody. Ain't nobody, nobody's hurt. You are happy. You are safe. You are whatever. If it works for you, I'm here for it. If you want to have an open relationship and it works for you and everybody is good with it, I'm here for it. If you living in another home than your husband or wife, whatever, I'm here for it. I understand it. I get it. Now, in if I,
Mm-hmm.
would I want this if I was with someone like, let me just be hypothetical. Hypothetically
Okay.
speaking, if I was with somebody that, and typically in my relationships, I'm with my best friend, and I don't think I would want to have a whole separate other house than them.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that part is strange. I feel like I just kind of was hypocritical about what I just said. If it works for you, it works for you.
Right.
But I don't think that would work for me.
So I mean, it may be a time frame that you're able to work in that capacity or live in that capacity, meaning you'll be over here for some time and da da da. But there would be a time to where yes, y'all need to be in the same house for weeks, months, or whatever together, so you can get that. For me, like you said, I totally agree 100% when it comes to if it works for your relationship, it works for your relationship.
Mhm,
I think, like you stated, we really need to get out of this traditional,
mhm.
this is how it was, this is how it should be, and that. There's too much discussion, too much confusion, and too many people in other people's relationship
Yeah,
destroying that
100%.
when it actually could be going well
Perfect.
for them.
They want you to
But
be in the same house, fighting, about to be divorced.
yeah,
Like, as long as you're in the same, and that's the thing. That's the thing that when it comes to tradition, they like tradition is such a long loaded conversation. Like, this has been in my
hmm,
mind for some reason for the past couple of days. I don't know why, but like, this ain't 1922. Like, women couldn't even get legally divorced until like the 60s or 70s, I believe. Like it's just like this is not the
hmm,
old days where we was slaves or you know what I'm saying? It's just this is a whole new different day and time. And so there's not all these limitations and restrictions that we once had to live by. We
right,
free. We's free.
right.
So at the end of the day, you can do what you want to do as long as you're not hurting anybody and as long as everybody is consenting and happy. What does it matter?
That part, the consenting, and if both parties agree this is works for
Yeah.
both of us,
Because
then
tradition would
yeah, go
have
about
it.
it.
Tradition would have you being with your husband or your wife, getting your ass beat. But as long as y'all together, as long as you're not divorced, tradition will have you in an abusive relationship or unhappy. But as long as y'all together, like, come on, like we
Hmm.
have to elevate. We have to elevate, and we have to keep it moving with the times. Like you can't pick and choose. And I keep talking about slavery, but yeah, we've been free for 400 some years. But yeah, we free, but there's also other things that we have like been free from. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
again, women's rights and all types of shit that we didn't have the freedom and the liberty to make certain choices for ourselves. The choices was made for us.
right.
We don't have that now. And I feel like we have to just keep up with the times. The main thing about it
Hmm.
is if everybody happy, what does it matter, man? There's real problems. Like, to me, it goes to with the whole abortion and all these other things that we're so hyper fixated on. What does me going to have an abortion have to do with a white man in Washington D.C.?
Anybody,
Nothing.
nothing in
But there's
general.
somebody
Like,
over here homeless, without food, without shelter. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this woman making her own choice with her own body because she don't want to have a baby. It don't make no sense.
it doesn't. And like you
None.
said, tradition will have two
It'll
people
have you in bondage.
married just because they have a child.
Yep.
That don't mean y'all should get married. That don't even mean y'all should be in a relationship. Y'all just happen to have a child.
Happen.
So
Yeah.
yeah, these traditions, you definitely have to get them out of your head and just pretty much do what works for you.
And here's the thing, like, we were brought over here, right? We were brought over here, and these traditions are traditions that was given to us by our slave masters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so loaded. Like, we still have such an enslaved mentality with so many different things, and we don't even know, we don't even like understand that we still have an enslaved mentality even though we're free. Like, it's so crazy to me how people pick and choose. You pick and choose from the Bible, you pick and choose here, you pick and choose. Like, just let people do them. If I ain't harming you, if I ain't hurting you, and everybody happy, we're sewing into the economy, we're good, whatever.
Right.
There's a million other things that we need to focus on.
Okay, because what you say, it don't got nothing to do.
Right. Now, would you be okay with that? Like, would you be okay in an open relationship? Have you been in one? And would you be okay like not living with your spouse?
Okay, so no, I have never been in an open relationship. I don't want to be in an open relationship. I am too
Really?
stingy to even be in an open relationship. And I don't see, I feel like when you start meddling in certain stuff, you start to really set yourself up. Now, I'm not saying that it can't work. I know of a couple of
Really?
folks that are in, so, and if it works for them, and when I tell you it works for them, it freaking works for them. But it's just pretty much not for me. Now, on the other hand, when it comes to being in separate homes while in a relationship or being married, at some point we would have to come together. I can understand, say, hey, babe,
Taking a break?
about 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. About, oh, okay, go do your thing. Not do your thing as in go be with somebody else, but go relax, go shop, go pamper yourself, go do all of this or whatever.
So don't be with nobody else?
No, go hang with your friends. You want to hang with your friends. I ain't saying go be with,
Yeah, I agree.
nobody else. But I mean, because if you think about it, if you're in a successful relationship or marriage, more than likely you're going to be together for about a good 10-15 years, if not more. At some point, you're going to be like, look, I love you, but you breathing right now is getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, just to keep it fresh.
Such a loaded conversation because,
really is.
What is love? Like,
love.
It's such a loaded conversation because does the happiness of love, is that a real thing? Does that exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Love definitely exists. I know I've experienced it.
Experiencing it and being in it for like 20 years is different. I've experienced love.
Yeah, but being in something like that,
being with somebody for years and years, and there's ups and downs, I get it, whatever, but being with somebody and that you're still in love with them after like 7-8 years, does that exist?
Yeah, it definitely exists. I feel like there'll be times that they'll get on each other's nerves, but I feel like the love that they got for each other overshadow that, or overcome that.
But I think that the thing of it is, I heard this today on the TV somewhere. You have to actually like your partner, not love them. You have to actually like them. And that's the thing. You have to like the person, because love is not enough. I can love somebody, but I cannot like them. And you got to like them. You got to like the person.
Yeah. You're going to have to. You can't just not. But
what a loaded topic, though.
So this was a little,
little yin yang, little pre.
Okay, we're gonna be a little in and out.
A little in and out. A little one night stand.
Okay, but we'll be back.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
So, like we said in the beginning, don't forget because, like, I keep saying like, but don't forget.
Oh no! What's the other one you say? Yeah, no, I ain't heard you say
Oh, I
that.
knew you was about to say that. I haven't
I
said
have
it in
not
a
heard you
minute.
say that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no. Wow.
See, now I was trying to play in my head. Now I was trying to
Mm.
play, and I'm trying not
I
to
have
say
literally
it.
not heard you say that. That's really scary.
So on the 23rd of this month, that's when we will be coming back.
Mhm.
Look for some new things.
Yeah.
You might see some new things, some new wardrobes or whatever. So
Organization, not repetition,
yes,
but consistency.
yes, and definitely
Yeah.
share with your
Share.
friends, tell your peoples, like and comment, right?
Absolutely.
Subscribe.
Any closing words?
Be true to who you are and love on your people. Love is love.
Love is love.
What about you? What you got?
It's 2025. We're still in January. No matter what is going on in this world, we got to just hold tight to what we believe in, manifest our dream lives, go for what you know.
Yes, I agree.
And on that note, we will see you back with a bang on the 23rd.
What time? 8? 8? 8?